Oh, God. Oh,
Mr. Kelly, what have you done?
Oh, Betty, I've just stubbed my toe on the piano. Wait a minute, we haven't got a piano. What the bloody hell's that thing doing there?
It's Hector.
Hector?
My piano, Hector.
Where did it come from?
From Walgett, same as me.
Oh, yeah, I realise. How did it get here? Has it got some sort of homing instinct that follows you wherever you go?
The men got it off early this morning.
Men? What men?
The men with the van. They said they were delivering it from Walgett.
You mean you let strange men into the house with a strange piano?
It's not strange. Betty knows it.
And said to them, fine, just leave it there, right in the middle of the living room.
Well, where else do you want them to leave it? Up a tree?
So now I'm running a house for wayward furniture, eh? What other little surprises have you got in store for me? A paranoid electric fence? An alcoholic rocking chair on the toilet? A manic depressive milking machine in the backyard?
Cut it out. We never had a milking machine in Walgett. I used to play Hector for Angus, though, babe.
Who's Angus?
Who's Hector?
Who cares?
Angus was the bull. I used to play romantic music on Hector to get him in the mood.
Oh, Hector's your piano.
Yeah.
Oh, why Hector?
I named him after a famous musician.
Hector Berlioz.
No, Hector Crawford. He conducted a concert in the town hall, and the kids got a half day off and everything. He ended up breaking Dad's ankle, though.
Hector Crawford?
No, Angus. Dad got really mad. He said, Betty, get me the bleeping shotgun. I'm fed up with this bleeping pansy bull.
You've got a piano.
Yes, dear, it's Betty's.
Can I play it, Betty?
Yes, dear.
No, dear.
Oh, Dad,
You can play the piano when I'm not here.
you're always here.
Yeah, well, the piano's not always going to be here. It's going as soon as Betty moves out.
Oh, we used to love music in the country.
Miss Lawrence says music is sexist.
The closest Miss Lawrence comes to music is when she plays the cannons in the 1812 Overture.
Morning, Mr. Kelly.
All right, who mentioned food?
Hey, Nudge, we've got a piano.
Yeah, who owns it? Who cares?
I do.
Yeah, what do you call it?
He calls it Hector.
Oh, that's a good name. I'll call mine Tom.
Tom Jones.
No, Tom Piano.
I don't believe it. I've met 2 pianos this morning and it's only 8:15. It's 8:15. You kids are going to miss your bus. Come on. Get a move on. Get going.
Bye, Betty.
Jenny, don't forget your bag.
Bye,
Yeah, Mr. Kelly.
Bye, girls. Bye, Nudge. Bye, Simon.
Who cares?
Whatever you say. Well, I think it's time to go to work at Dennis Drawing Board.
Well, all I can say is they must be very clean people.
I'm staying right out of this.
I mean, not too many people that have 3 of them.
It's between her and her brain.
If they did, they wouldn't put it in an ad.
I can't stand it. Betty, what are you talking about?
The 3 brooms.
What 3 brooms?
The 3 brooms in the ad.
Oh, let me see.
See? Flats to let, 3 brooms.
No, we've got 3 bedrooms. It's 3 bedrooms.
What, a broom for each one?
No, forget brooms. They want you to know they've got 3 bedrooms.
But I only want one.
Well, pick the padded one. I don't know why I bother. She gets me every time.
Well, how many brooms do they have?
They haven't got any brooms.
Well, I'm not staying now. Oh, how revolting. I am not going to do that.
You know I shouldn't. You know I'm going to. Betty, what aren't you going to do?
I am not sharing any bath with any landlord.
Oh, Betty, what are you talking about now?
It says here I've got to share a bath with the landlord.
No. That says you have to share the bathroom with the landlord.
Well, that's not what it says.
Well, that's what it means.
I haven't shared a bath since I was a little girl.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dad used to bath me and Terry together.
Is Terry your brother?
No, his dad's Kelpie. Sometimes he'd get really mad. He'd say, "You shake water all over me and I'll kick you right up the bum." He never said it to Terry, but...
Betty, could you please put the paper away? We've got work to do.
Well, I thought you wanted me to find a flat.
I do, but we've got work to do.
All right.
Oh, and don't throw the paper out. I haven't read it yet. What was that?
At the door.
Yeah, I realised that, but who was that? Simon, you're home early.
Who cares?
I care. Pick up your bag. Simon, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, have you done something?
No, I haven't done anything.
Well, are you sick?
You could say that.
Well, do you want me to call the doctor?
No, doctors can't cure this. Nothing can.
Simon, what is the matter?
Dad, you wouldn't understand. Nobody understands.
Simon, of course I'll understand. I'm your father. Whenever you've had a problem, you've always been able to come to me. Come on, talk to me about it. We'll work it out. I'll understand, I promise.
I'm in love.
Get up with your lazy behind and get back to school.
I knew you wouldn't understand. Dad, there's a dagger twisting in my heart.
There's going to be a size 9 boot twisting in your behind if you don't get back to school.
No one understands. The waves of bitterness are washing me onto the ragged rocks of utter despair, while all the world stands by, refusing to throw me a rope.
What was that?
That was poetry.
That was terrible.
What's wrong with Simon?
Sorry, what was that, Mum?
I went in to borrow his French dictionary and he's just sitting there saying strange things.
Like what?
But he said I wouldn't throw him a rope.
Don't worry about him, Deb. He's just in love.
With someone else?
Yeah.
Not himself?
Yeah.
Why did I tell Tiffany?
Oh, no. Now, darling, don't tell Tiffany. She'll tell everyone and Simon will get embarrassed.
Yeah, that's the idea of it, Dad. Tip, guess what? Simon's in love.
Isn't it nice to see a family rally round?
Oh, Dad, I like music.
So do I. So watch TV.
I'm sick.
Yes, and if he doesn't get better, he's going to be a lot sicker. Dinner in half an hour, everyone. Dinner in half an hour, mate.
I'm not hungry.
Simon, you've got to eat something. It's not even curry.
How can I eat at a time like this? When did you learn that?
Ah, years ago. See, there's a few things about me you don't know. In fact, I might even understand your problem.
Oh, Dad, it's love. There's no way you can understand.
I'll understand. Try me.
Well, she's so beautiful.
I understand she's beautiful.
And she's sort of gentle.
I understand she's gentle.
And she's the most wonderful woman in the world.
I understand she's wonderful.
But, Dad, it's really tearing me apart. She's been untrue to me.
She's seeing someone else.
She's sleeping with someone else.
What? Who?
Her husband.
You're involved with a married woman?
My English teacher.
You're involved with a married English teacher type woman?
Yeah, and it's hell.
Oh, there'll be hell to pay when I talk to her.
Oh, don't speak to her.
What's her name? How dare she involve you in her sordid little affairs?
Dad, don't speak to her. She mustn't know.
Oh, she doesn't know you're in love with her?
Not yet.
For a minute there, I thought this was serious.
But I've written a poem. So tell her, what do you think of it?
Blue is nice. Can I hear it?
You won't laugh?
I won't laugh.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay, then. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Always start with a quote. That's good.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
My love is like a spotted dog that wanders lonely on the road. And all the world is taking turns to kick it. My love is like a pimple on the face of all mankind.
And Mother always told me not to pick it.
What?
Nothing. Sorry. Carry on.
You were laughing.
No, I wasn't.
I'll start again.
No. Go from there.
I'm washed by waves of bitterness, by a sea that doesn't care, with nobody to throw a helping rope. I'm cast up on a beach of love in depths of black despair, and all the while I know there is no understanding.
That last bit didn't rhyme.
Oh, it doesn't have to. It's free verse.
Well, you certainly couldn't sell it.
No, come on, Dad. What do you think of it?
Oh, what do I know about poetry? I'm only an architect.
Oh, well, you don't have to understand poetry. If it's good, like this, it grabs your soul by the throat.
Yeah, I felt a bit of that.
Dad, what do you think of it?
Honestly?
I want you to be brutally honest.
Bloody awful.
What?
Bloody awful.
I knew you wouldn't understand. You know nothing about poetry or true love.
I didn't laugh, did I?
now that Betty's going.
Darling, just because Betty's going doesn't mean you can keep a horse in your bedroom.
Can I have a pony then?
No, you can't keep a pony in your bedroom either.
Then can I keep him in your room?
Darling, what you have to realise is this house is not geared to keep a horse. We've got the wrong coloured carpet for a start. Simon, washing up, please. Hello? Hello, Simon, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, what's wrong with him?
Oh, he's not talking, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, I can see that. Why not?
Oh, he's taken a vow of silence.
I don't understand.
It means he's not allowed to talk.
I realise that, but why has he taken a vow of silence?
I'm not sure he won't talk about it. But I think it's because he's in love, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, not that rubbish again.
Yeah, I think he feels that no one understands the pain he's going through.
Simon, this attention-seeking rubbish is going to have to stop right now. What's that?
Oh, I think it's a poem.
What? Simon's written a poem?
Yeah. It says here he's going to chuck his plans in to do engineering and he's going to make a living as a poet.
He'll starve.
Keep it down.
No, Dad, look, this is terrific. Make a good living as a poet, do you? Good conditions? How do they pay you, by the stanza or by the rhyme?
Dad.
Well, Dad, look, the last poetry assignment he did for school was... There was a young man from Belgrave who kept a dead
Deborah?
Anyway, let's have a look at this one. Ha! What'd I tell you? This is called There Was a Young Man from Chatswood.
Doesn't get any better, does he?
Listen to this. There was a young man from Chatswood whose spirits weren't feeling too good. He fell in love with his teacher, a most gorgeous creature, and nobody else understood. That's terrible. Wait till I tell Tiffany.
You're not reading that to Tiffany. He's cured. I'll break your arm.
I'll listen me dance, I say.
Give it back.
Why?
Isn't it nice to see things are back to normal? Oh, Betty, I left a note for you on the kitchen table.
You mean you wrote it? Oh. Mr. Kelly, if you really feel like this about me, it's just as well I'm moving out.
Whatever you say, Betty.
I mean, do you really long to see my auburn tresses on my naked shoulders?
I suppose so.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I suppose there's no use fighting against it. After all, history's full of situations like this.
Situations like what?
Romeo and Juliet, Abelard and Eloise, Helen and Troy.
Helen of Troy.
No, Helen Blackett and Troy Donahue. She really had the friskies for him.
Betty, who is Helen Blackett?
She was a girl from Walgett. She was a bold girl. She had Troy Donahue tattooed on her left arm.
Why?
Her right arm was broken. She fell off the water tower. We all got to sign a plaster and everything.
Betty, what are you talking about?
Us
Us?
and it.
It? What?
It, you know. Oh, you don't have to be coy with me, Mr. Kelly. I'm a farm girl, you know. I see the animals doing it all the time.
Doing what?
It!
What is it?
This is.
That is it?
Yes.
Well, what is it?
You're in love with me.
Why am I always the last person to be told these things?
Look, you say here, I long to see your auburn tresses on your naked shoulders. Although you do not know it yet, my passion for you smoulders. I fancy every bit of you, your nose, your eyes, your hips. I long to taste the nectar sweet when I mash you on the lips.
Betty, I didn't write that. That's one of Simon's poems.
You mean Simon's in love with me?
No, Simon's not in love with you.
Then you're in love with me.
No, I'm not in love with you. No one's in love with you.
Well, why do you all keep writing me these poems?
Betty, that's not for you. That's for Simon's teacher.
Oh. Mr. Kelly, if I may be permitted one last word.
Yes, Betty.
I don't think it's right.
What's not right?
You shouldn't be writing stuff like this to Simon's teacher.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better now.
Time heals even the most badly battered hearts, Dad.
Yeah, well, it has been a day, hasn't it? Time to get over it. See, I did understand.
With all respect, Dad, this was about love. There's no way you could have understood.
Yeah, well, just so long as you're all right to drive Betty to a new flat.
I didn't realise she was leaving tonight.
Well, you have been a little incommunicado over the last couple of days, haven't you? Yeah, she found quite a nice place nearby. She's sharing it with a girl named Alice. Ah, heel nudge. Well, Betty, all the best in your new flat.
Oh, thanks so much, everyone. I mean, look at the cake. What a surprise.
You made it.
Yes, well, it's a thought that counts.
Blow out the candles and make a wish, Betty.
All right.
Oh, Betty.
It's more hygienic that way.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, no, darling, it's not a birthday, it's a farewell.
Well, what do you sing for a farewell?
See you later, alligator.
Play something on the piano, Betty.
Oh, can I, Mr. Kelly?
Why not? Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Couldn't be as bad as Simon's poetry. Why don't you play us Walgett's latest hit? I can take it if you can.
ready, Hector? Now, Mrs. Thumb on the keyboard and her 9 nimble daughters dancing on the keys. Keep up, Kay.
I wonder if she plays as well as she types. That was lovely, Betty.
Oh, thanks.
That was terrific, Betty. Can you play one of Prince's songs?
No, I only know stuff by dead composers, darling.
Well, that's a debatable point then.
Can I have a go on it?
Oh, sure.
Quit while you're behind, Nudge.
I knew this was too good to last. I thought he was going to eat it.
Oh, look, I know that one. Keep playing. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time?
Dad, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Come on, Dad, tell me.
No, you wouldn't understand, Simon. Oh, it's just that song. It meant a lot to your mother and me.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Oh, I'll be all right.
No, I'm sorry about before. Saying that you wouldn't understand about love. I should have known better.
I understand.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You know how I can't have a horse?
Yeah.
Can I have the piano instead?
No.
Oh, Dad, it wouldn't eat much.
Don't encourage her. Oh, Simon, Betty get settled in all right?
Have you seen her?
Seen who?
Alice.
Who's Alice?
Betty's flatmate. She's the sun, the moon, the stars. She fills my entire world.
Nobody is that fat. Nudge, what's he on about?
Oh, he's in love again, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, my God.
Is there anything to eat?
Life goes on.
Have you written another poem yet?
Poetry's kid stuff. Art is where it's at. Alice is an artist, Dad.
She wants to paint me in the nude.
You tell her to keep her clothes on.
I think I'll draw a bowl of fruit.
Better hurry up before Nudge gets to it.
I'll draw it for Alice.
I don't think I can go through all this again.